Hey y'all, it's your girl pheonixxfire. How you all doing today? I'm here with the infamous Drect. What's up, Drect?
What's poppin', Phoenix? I'm glad to finally be on the show. Let's get it poppin'.
Thank you, man. Thanks for coming on the show. I appreciate you for real, for real. All right, so usually I'll start off asking most people that come on my show, why are you called Drect?
I feel like I could have made up a really cool story behind this. It's really simple. So, okay, this is damn. I don't think I told this story on camera before. So when
Okay.
I was in high school,
Be safe.
right? So when I was in like ninth grade, my rap name was D Money,
Okay.
right? But I realized, you remember Moesha?
Yeah.
My brother Ray J on the show, his name was Darren, but they used to call him D Money. Right? And I was like, yo, I can't have the same rap name as Ray J. You know what I mean? Like this shit is gonna
Yeah.
mess me up.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just looking for a name. My name's Dave. It begins with D, and I was just thinking like, what begins with D? Come on, like think of something. And I was with this little group and we were about to put out a mixtape, and they were like, hurry up and fucking think of your name. And I was just like, Direct. And I took the I out because I didn't like the way it looked as a rap name.
Okay.
And that's the whole story.
No, but okay, interesting though, because I always feel that people's names are very, very important. Do you know what I mean? Like your alter ego or whatever, your alias,
Right.
it's important and how it's formed and that. So I always find that the story is very interesting, you know?
Well, that's why I added Williams on the end, because that's my real last name. So now it means more.
Hold on 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Okay. So how did you get into battle rap?
Um, so my earliest recollection of battle rap is probably watching Freestyle Friday, 106 in Park, my best friend Evan, in like 7th grade. And I remember we used to just freestyle. We go in his living room, we'd move some of the furniture out the way and just get to battling each other and playing instrumentals and watching every episode of Freestyle Friday. And I remember it was two things for me, right? So when Jen was on 106 in Park, I had this kid at my school. Shout out to his name's Dave too, but his we called him Kansas. He was from Kansas. And he was like, one day after school, he's like, yo, come to my house. I want to show you something. I think I was in like 10th grade. And so I was probably like 15. And I go to his house and he just has like this massive collection of like Freestyle Friday rap battles on his computer. You know what I mean? And we was watching all the gin battles, all that stuff. And then when I got a little bit older, well, maybe like a year or so after that, they had the big MTV battles with like Rain Man and Recognize and all those guys. Marv One was on the MTV battles, and the winner got like a Rockefeller deal. I think that one was a Def Jam deal and one was a Rockefeller deal. And then once I started getting on the internet, I would see Scribble Jam battles, and you know, a little the older I got, I started to go back and watch like the Blaze battles and everything like that. So I think by the time I was in college, I probably saw almost every battle there was to see. And then I entered Jump Off World Rap Championships, me and my boy Hemi, and we came in second in the self division of the second season of the WRCs. And from there, like we met all the other battle rappers like in the world. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But I was always somebody that like back in the MySpace days, I used to message all the battle rappers and like started a like friendship with a lot of them guys from a long time ago. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? This still goes on to this day. But yeah, I just got involved being a super fan, man. I
Mm.
was just watching everything, reaching out to everybody, talking to everybody, battle rapping all my friends until, you know, I went to college and started battle rapping myself. And then that quickly turned into let's start a battle rap league.
Yeah. That's so dope, man, and quite inspirational, actually.
You know what's crazy? I remember feeling like I was the only person in the world that loved battle rap as much as I did. There was no bloggers back then. There was nothing. It was just me. And then when I found there was a site called rapmusic.com. It was like a forum, and they had like a MC battle forum. And there was probably like a strong 100 people who talked about battle rap all day on there. You know what I'm saying?
It's dope finding something like that, though. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
That's why I was so happy when I found like Discord. Like on Discord, like there's like a whole
Right.
underground world, right, of battle rap.
No,
And that's
I
all.
haven't been in battle rap Discord yet. I've been on battle rap Reddit, but I
Okay,
gotta go on.
okay.
I gotta see what's popping on Discord. You gotta send me the link to that.
Fire. And they've got some dope Discord battles as well, man. On exclusive battle league. Like shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? They do a lot of these underground rappers. They go there and they rap and they're fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So not a lot of people know about them, but yeah, it's all good. Okay, so what's the most annoying thing about battle rap?
All right. Well, you probably got a bunch of different answers on this, but the most annoying thing to me is when battlers get in a battle and they get smoked and they're like, "Oh, I won that though." And then all their fans are like, "Yeah, I hate that shit. I hate it." You know what I mean? And it's like I feel like because there's not as much judging in battle rap now, and everybody's like, "Oh, I'm above judging." Like they have these super duper wordplay hand movement styles where they put together, they secretly do the Rubik's Cube. And like they man, and it's like not effective. I feel like a lot of people have forgotten how to actually battle your opponent. They're just showing off like
Like
lyricism.
performance wise as well, isn't it? It's like some of it's
Yeah.
performance sometimes. It's like, but what
Right. I'm not as mad as the performance as the Hogwarts wizard rappers. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah, I just be highly annoyed by people winning a battle and they weren't actually winning a battle and they weren't actually battling their opponent. Like I hate that shit.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so
Hogwarts.
let me see. What am I going to ask you now? No, I'll talk about battle rap for a bit. So, Ultimate Madness 3, dope tournament, 100K on the line. Do you know what I'm saying? How you think it's gonna go? We're down to the last 4 rappers now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
So
AC
you
versus
got
Gucci and Rum versus Cortez.
so Rum. So KCJ versus Geechee and Rum versus Cortez.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that
I hope I'm not missing anybody, but I feel like that's it. Yeah.
I think if I had to pick someone that I was gonna say one, I'd say Geechee. I mean that will win. I'd say Geechee. We're gonna go back to that in a second, right? If I would pick a wild card to win that nobody expected to win in the beginning, I'd say Cortez. Right?
Yeah.
I think Rum Nitty has a good chance of winning, and I think KCJ has kind of like an uphill battle with battling Geechee, right? But I also feel like KCJ maybe had the hardest path to the 100K, and she's halfway there. You know what I mean? Right.
Congratulations to her, you know.
But both of her opponents choked. Now she might have beat Prep anyway because she was in her zone.
Yeah, she was
You know what
fine.
I'm saying?
She was fire, yeah.
I think that Geechee's ability to freestyle and respond to everything you're saying and then jump back into his material, and he just has an overall he just has a charisma about himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a couple battlers who can just beat you with their personality and their charisma, even if their lines aren't hitting. But his lines hit.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean by that. I know.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're battling Geechee's freestyle ability, his rebuttaling, his ability to pick out anything in the moment. You're battling his believability. You're battling his fandom. You're battling his his performance. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
she has
an
a big
uphill battle,
challenge.
and I even feel like
she does.
right.
You know.
And you know what's funny is that I watched the Swamp Battle a few times, and I feel like Geechee didn't go his hardest and he still won, and it wasn't a hard decision. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so like I'm like KCJ to beat Geechee, to me, she has to pull out
Everything.
some things that she doesn't usually do.
Okay. So what do you feel like she doesn't usually do?
The freestyle and the rebuttals.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you see Geechee, I believe it was his second round, because he went first. In his second round, well, Swamp in his first round was saying that like Geechee didn't take him to Nutty Block, and then he took him to like a nice ass house, and he was like, "You didn't take me to the hood." And Geechee immediately was like, "Yo, I didn't take you to Nutty Block because I didn't want Smack's investment to get killed." Everybody's like, "Oh, right." Everyone's like, "Oh," but when you do that, it sets the tone. You know what I mean? And Swamp didn't. He was good, but he didn't really have anything to respond to that. And I feel like just the same way when Casey battled Prep, when Prep choked in the beginning, and he was like, "Oh, what did she do to me?" Like it wasn't like he was just like, "Oh," and got it right back. He was like, "Oh, you did this to me. Oh my God." He had a meltdown.
So funny.
Right. So like,
Prep. I felt bad, but
right.
come on, Prep.
So the funny thing is, I actually think I think his second round was actually good.
It was.
But like I was already like, you looked fucked up. Like the tone was set.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, because it's such a big event. Any little slip ups is just completely unacceptable. You know, it's unacceptable. He was cooking in that second round. You know what I'm saying? He's like, the only way your face getting 8 is in a zombie movie. Of course, they don't pay the max. Well, look at this woman's work. Like he had
that was fire. The Maxwell one was work.
Yeah, that was fire.
He pulled out the notes on me. Oh shit. Okay.
I like this bar from Prep. Let me just quickly spit it. He was like, "Your father wasn't here for your period. My father won't be here till the end of his sentence." Bars, you know what I'm saying?
So, I will say this: if Prep's third round was his first round, the tone would have been set completely differently.
Yeah, I agree. That sometimes it's important, you know, that like the order of your rounds, for real, you know. But yeah. Okay, so what was I gonna say next now? Yeah, so you got Geechee or Cortez, basically.
No, I won't say that. I'm just saying Cortez could win if he's a wild card, right? He's a wild card. So here's my thing about Cortez. It's like we all know how good he is, but he slept on at the same time.
Big time. You know
what I mean?
Yeah.
Cortez is very he's very surgical, and he's a veteran. He pulls a lot of veteran moves when he battles, right? But it seems like when he battles fan favorite people, something always like fucks it up.
Yeah, I agree.
Like when he battled T-Rex talked through his shit.
Yeah.
I think like Arsenal got him. But then there's some other battles where like he went crazy and it was just close. Like I honestly am one of those people. People might hate me for this, but I think Cortez beat Hitman. I thought Cortez beat Hitman, but that's not the narrative behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But there's been a couple of people that Cortez has probably beat, but I don't feel like the community gave it to him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think they want to root against him. But I will say this, and it's funny because I told Cortez this a long time ago, is that I'm like, yo, not to like sound like gimmicky, but if you play into being Spanish, it will kind of like give you another angle. Because you battle people, they say Mexican, and you don't. It's like, yeah, I'm not Mexican, but if you respond with some Spanish shit, we'll kind of spice it up a little bit. And so when he did the sofrito and all that stuff in this battle, it gave him some flair. In the last battle. You know what I mean?
thought he was phenomenal in his last battle, honestly.
Right.
Cortez is rapping like a man scorned. It's like he's had enough. It's like he's trying to snatch his respect, basically. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think this is great for Cortez. But here's the thing I'll say. Now he battled Old Red, who was a punchline guy, right? I felt like him and Old Red was a hell of a battle. But I felt like it was a little hard for Cortez to deal with punch after punch after punch after punch after punch, right? And Rum Nitty is like the ultimate version of punch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think Cortez has to kind of up the rate at which he delivers punchlines and able to compete directly with Rum Nitty, because I feel like the judges are already going to be leaning towards Rum Nitty even if it's not on purpose, if it's subconsciously, because you know what he's coming with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the whole Cortez is the X factor. You know what I mean?
Mm, definitely.
So I give the advantage to Rum Nitty.
Motivation. That is a lot of motivation. Rum Nitty's been around for a long time and he's been hungry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying,
Right.
and I still don't even know if people give him as
He's
much
been hungry his whole career.
respect, but we know he's fire. He's arguably top 10 pens in battle rap, but I don't know if he's where he feels like he should be. So him winning this would be amazing. Do you know? I almost feel like he probably is the favorite to win, but I like sometimes going for the underdog. Do you know what I'm saying? I love that whole Rags to Riches story, or you know, what I mean,
You picking Cortez?
Hmm?
You picking Cortez in that battle?
I have to analyze.
Oh,
I know, but I have to be realistic, man. Do you know what I mean? I've got to analyze, but I feel like I'm rooting for Cortez because if Cortez wins this, it will just be so amazing for him. Do you know what I mean? In battle rap as well.
yeah.
You know?
I think Cortez and KCJ could gain the most from winning. If KCJ won,
I would love KCJ too, because
yeah.
no one ever thought she would even get this far. Everyone definitely had prep 3-0 in her. And I was like, are you crazy? Like, I've been watching KCJ rap for so long, and I know what she's got. You know what I'm saying? So if a female wins, I'll be 100% happy because no one really thought it was going to happen. I do feel that Geechee Gotti is probably one of her toughest challenges, though. From all the time she's been, I feel like Geechee is one of her this battle in this situation with 100K at stake, because I feel like Geechee's going to be on A plus. I mean, he's going to be on 100%. You know, because he's feeling like I'm literally one battle away from 100K. In his head, he's probably thinking he's already got the money. Do you know what I'm saying? So I know everything he's got, he's gonna bring it. He's gonna bring pure fire. I hope she brings equal amount of fire. It'll be legendary if she beats Geechee Gotti, man. That would be legendary.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
But yeah. All right, so I'm gonna ask you a couple of. So these are a couple of old battles. I'm just gonna ask you what did you think of them, or how did you call these battles? A couple of them.
Yeah. Let's see if I remember.
All right. First battle is K-Shine versus Danny Myers.
I think that was on volume 1.
Yeah, I think so. I never remember the volumes, but I know the battles.
The way I remember
the battles is what people are wearing, their t-shirt.
It could have been volume 2. I know maybe it was the same one.
It was on some volume.
Remember K-Shine kept smacking Danny Myers' hand like, "Don't touch me."
It was
I kind of feel like K-Shine got that one. Okay. It was close though. I've heard people say Danny got it, but I think I lean towards K-Shine on that battle.
It was fun. I feel like it was extremely it was a great back and forth.
There was a lot of energy going on in that one. That was a good one though. But I think in that specific one, I lean towards K-Shine.
Okay. And the next battle was Daylight versus Bangs.
Holy shit. Jesus Christ, I was there. That was on We Go Hard.
I love that. Yeah, I love that battle. I think it was We Go Hard, but I love that battle.
Yo, those two are fools, man. That's like, I just feel like Daylight is so intricate, right? Yeah. And I feel like even when he appears to be bullshitting, like it's still deep. Right. I give him an advantage because of that, but Bang's personality and his ability to think on his toes is crazy. See, even though like I might say, "Oh, I picked Daylight." Well, nah. Oh shit. I don't know. You got me there. That's one of them battles where you just watch and just enjoy.
Yeah, just enjoy it and just
it,
right? For real.
Right. I don't even think they was battling to beat each other. They were just saying all type of shit.
It was just so much fun. It was just a dope battle.
Right.
Dope battle. Right, next battle is Tay-Rock versus Sue Surf.
Jesus Christ.
We're taking it back.
Okay. So Tay-Rock versus Surf. Okay. That was that on a Gnome?
Possibly, but they've battled. I told you I don't memorize the event, you lot. Let me live.
I think that was on a Gnome card.
It was a big event though. This is a major battle. Do you know what I'm saying? This was major. For me, anyway. They're both in my top 5 for life. So,
Jesus Christ. This is one of your top 5?
They're both in my top 5 for life. So this was a dope battle. And it's always hard for me to judge battles when It's my top 5 people in my top 5 battling. I always find it difficult to judge the battle. So I always ask about Tay-Rock versus Sue Surf to see how people feel about
it. Jesus Christ. Because I remember Tay-Rock is so hungry in this battle. But I remember Sue Surf had the Art of War Sun.
This was a great battle. This was
Jesus Christ. I want to say Tay-Rock won the first round. And maybe Surf won the second too. I don't know.
Hard one, isn't it? It's hard. It is. I know.
I think I had Surf though. I think I had Surf.
Surf. Okay, you got Surf edging that. And the last battle is 40 Bars versus Miss Hustle.
Oh, 40 Bars.
Okay, you got 40, yeah?
Yo, 40 said, you only got 3 W's. How is URL your domain?
She had a lot. She said a lot, man. 42-5. But you know what? That battle was crazy on both. I have to say, shout out to both of the ladies. They were both cooking. They were on some other ish, both of them.
Nah, that battle was dope, but I had 40.
Lovely. Okay, so you got 40.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So
that's crazy that I remembered all that shit.
That's dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
Jesus, you had me really thinking like.
I love it.
For that? Yeah.
Love it. So I'm gonna take you through my. Oh yeah, no, hold on. We should talk about this. We've got to talk about this, man.
Okay.
One of the most anticipated battles ever: Daylight versus Lux. Who you got?
Yeah.
Who you got?
Based on recent history, I would pick Daylight, right? But I think Lux, and I'm gonna tell you this. This is perfect. The night that Bonnie Godiva battled my verse, you remember this? I was at the battle with Lux. Okay. And I said, "Yo, Lux, I know this might sound crazy to you, but you must battle Daylight." Right? That was probably what, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, you have to battle Daylight. And then all his boys were like, hell no, man. He be getting naked and he's weird, yo. Forget that. Hell no. And I remember Lux being like, yeah, beloved, me and Daylight gonna have to cross paths one day. And I was like, okay, he sees it.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't disrespect it. He knows that Daylight.
Yeah. He saw it. So I think this is a crazy battle because when you see, even though I think Daylight recently with that Tay-Rock battle was in like super duper rare form, right? And I think Loaded Lux, I feel like the Surf battle was kind of easy for him because there was nothing to debate, right? But I feel like, and then the Hollow 2-on-2, people really saw him work.
I love that battle. Oh my gosh, yeah.
But I feel like before that, Lux wasn't looking the way he was when he first came back, right? And so I would give an advantage to Daylight, but really what's going to happen is I can't even do that because styles make fights, right? So they both are going to go into that battle realizing that they can be comfortable and they can be completely in their element. They don't have to do anything that people may not want to see them do to try to win the battle. They can be 100% themselves. This is the gray hoodie Lux versus the no antic Daylight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think
maybe Ski Mask Daylight.
Right.
Daylight versus Gray Hoodie Lux.
Right. And even though I feel like battle rap is like the pinnacle of lyricism in hip hop, I feel like that battle is the pinnacle of lyricism in battle rap. You know what I mean? And I feel like just that's one of them ones you're gonna have to be quiet for. You're gonna have to tell everybody shut up. I'm gonna lock myself in a closet and watch it.
Me too. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Yes, but I think that's the end. That's the end of the road. I feel like both of them can retire after that battle too.
Yeah, it's the ultimate battle, like, you know. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I feel like I've waited about 7 years for this battle, for real.
I hope from that battle we get what we got with Lux versus Hollow. And I think it will be even better because like Hollow Hollow and Lux, it was a style clash. They were
Yeah.
doing different things. So people who like Lux's style went with him. People who like Hollow style in the battle went with him. I feel like Daylight and Lux is more of the same wavelength. So you're really going to be able to be like, no, this was better than this. Well, I like this better than this.
Yeah,
You know?
I feel like it's gonna take at least a week to analyze. Maybe.
Right.
Do you know
Right.
what I mean? There's gonna be so much because literally they're gonna both. Number one, they're both. It's like the clash of the titans. They're both rap giants. In this battle rap field, they're so fire and they're like elite writers. So now they're going against each other. So it's almost like who's better, who can write better. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Lux is like, has always like been like the GOAT in a way. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Daylight trolled so much, people didn't take Daylight that seriously. As far as I'm, because I always know Daylight's been fire, but his trolling kind of makes people lose a little bit of respect for him because they're like, is he on his BS right now, or is he gonna actually rap? But we all know when Daylight raps, that is really hard to like test Daylight. Do you see what I mean? Like Daylight is like up there when it comes to writing. And I know that Lux knows this as well. You know what I'm saying? Like Lux he's a smart dude, you know what I'm saying? And he said he's writing for Daylight, and that got me so excited that he's actually gonna, you know what I'm saying, like take the time out, put that pen to paper.
It's gonna be so much shit that we're gonna have to think about so hard, and I'm gonna love it.
Yeah, it's gonna be so many double, triple, everything on Tundra. It's gonna be amazing, and I'm excited. But all right, it's all good. I just thought I'd touch on that real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna move into my my pheonixxfire round, okay? Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready. Fire round. Let's go.
Cool. Let me see. How many did I even write for you? What movie can you watch over and over again without getting tired?
Paid in Full.
Paid in Full. Okay.
Yeah, there's others too.
Yeah, but that's the main one though, isn't it? Because everyone has that one film. Mine is Terminator 2 for some reason. I just love that film.
Hold on, let me give you two more real quick.
Yeah, tell me.
The first 6 Star Wars movies and Kill Bill also.
Oh, I love Kill Bill. The first 6 Star Wars movies.
All 6 of them. I'll watch them back to back like it's one movie.
Is it? You know what? I always feel like I'm really into like things like that, like, comics and all that. And I always felt, how come I never got into Star Wars as much as I should have? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm into things like that.
My dad like X-Men, Star Wars, and
Star Trek. X-Men. I'm an X-Men, like I collect the comics. I'm actually gonna ask you a question about that because in one of your vlogs, when you were predicting, I think it was the royalty card, you had like some comics at the back. So obviously my eyes went straight to them.
Oh shit, okay.
Immediately, I'm saying, because I collect comics, I'm saying, I'm gonna have to ask, we're gonna have to talk about that. But okay, so my next question is who is your favorite superhero and why?
He's not really a superhero, but James Bond.
Oh my god, I love James Bond. Do you know what I mean? He should be like some type of superhero because the amount of things he gets out of. Think about it. Do you know what I mean? He's like Batman without the suit, if that makes sense.
Yo, listen, the martini stirred, not shaken. The crispy suits, money penny. You know what I mean?
You really love like British things, don't you? For real.
Hell yeah.
That's like typical UK thing, James Bond. Shaking.
Right. You know what's crazy, man, too? That he always gets the girl, and then the girl tried to set him up to get killed, and he dodged the bullets. And he killed the girl and then the other person, and then go on 10 other missions. Like
he does the most. So
and he be escaping out of foreign jails, all type of stuff.
Definitely.
I like everything about James Bond. One of my favorite games was 007 on GoldenEye on
Nintendo 64, right? Yo, that's a classic.
Right. I watch the James Bond movies all day too.
Yeah, there's a new one coming out. I don't even know what's called, but it's about to be Pure Flames. I don't know what it's called though, but they spent so much on the production. You can imagine it's going to be crazy.
Right. I'm with it. I'm there.
Definitely. Oh, I love James Bond, man. Me and my mom, we always used to watch like old James Bond films. She was a big James Bond fan. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's a dope answer. But seeing as James Bond is human and he's not, he doesn't have any special powers.
Well, you know, it's funny. My other favorite superhero is human and don't got special powers neither. Batman.
Okay, but I feel like, do you know what? Somebody said to me once that Batman is the original superhero because he's not a mutant and he does all this without any enhanced powers. I guess I could argue that. That's dope. Batman is a dope one. Definitely, definitely.
Listen, let me tell you something about Batman, right?
Mm.
So Batman, he's a detective. He's an actual real detective. He's a master of all styles of karate.
Yeah.
They said that he trained his body to the 99.9 percentile of the physical peak of what your body should be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what's cool about Batman is he there's a movie called Batman Year One. Have you ever seen it?
No, I don't think so.
All right, so back in the day,
I'll check it
you
out.
know,
Okay.
yeah. I'll send you a link if I can find it. So this is the realest thing about Batman is they have this thing with like cartoons and like how like the Flintstones and all that, they used to smoke cigarettes and stuff like that, but they took it out once they found
Oh
out
yeah,
that
because it's bad. Yeah.
yeah. But if you Batman in the beginning, if you read the comic books and stuff, he smoked cigarettes, he was stressed out, he almost died a bunch of times.
Okay.
I mean, him and Catwoman was in the building and the police almost killed him and they was in there like, goddamn, like I don't want to do this no more.
And stuff like
He went through some shit that build character, and that's how he got to be Batman. That's why I like him.
Okay, no, I like Batman, definitely.
Right.
It's all good. It's all good. How long do you think he would survive in a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, I'm out. I'm surviving.
How long? How long do you think? The zombies everywhere.
I'm dying of old man. I'm dying of old age.
More zombies are gonna be made. How long?
Nah, listen, I'm dying of old age. You got to realize I am a zombieologist, right? That's so crazy that you asked me that. Like,
yeah,
listen, I watched The Walking Dead a bunch of times. I could tell you every mistake these fools made. You know what I'm saying? I'm heading for the high ground. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not.
I hear you.
I'm not messing with super large groups of people. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting the weapons I need, and I'm gonna be on top of a building somewhere.
Yeah.
Zip lining meals to me. I'm gonna make sure I got a George Foreman grill up there. Well, not even that. We're gonna have to build a fire pit because there's only gonna be electricity for like a month.
I know, but then fire will attract the zombies, though. Do you know what I mean? And then what are you gonna do?
Matter. I'm gonna be on top of a skyscraper. They ain't getting to me.
Okay, fair enough. You better get up there because you're trapped.
Yo, listen, I'm building a Batman belt. I'm building a Batman belt, and I'm a zip line to another building if they get to mine.
Good idea. That's a good plan. Trust me.
Yes. I'm dying of old age in the zombie apocalypse. Remember, I said that. They're not eating me.
That's hilarious, man. I feel the same, man. I'm like, man, I'm taking all of them out. No way.
Hell no. If anybody get injured and they slow down the group, they getting left.
Forget that.
Right.
I'm not one of those people be like, oh no, hold on, let's help them. It's like, nah.
No, sorry, love you. Here's a grenade. Blow it up if they get too close. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. Trust
Hell
me.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you feel like is the hold on. What's the most interesting documentary you've ever watched?
Oh shit. What's it called? Oh, hold on. I gotta look it up for you on my computer.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now. It's called The Imposter. Okay.
The Imposter. Okay. What's it about?
Can you hear me?
I should go check it out, man.
All right. It's about. So this is crazy, right? When you watch this, let me know. Let me know how you feel, right?
Yeah, I will.
So The Imposter is about a guy from France named Frederick Bourdain or Bordeaux. I don't know how you pronounce his name. I think it's Bourdain, right?
Okay.
And the man, he's like, I don't know, he's probably like 20 something, right? And so there was this kid, I believe his name was Timothy, that went missing in Texas and they couldn't find him, right? So somehow this dude Frederick in France, he was he like didn't have a home. He was kind of wandering around, and he basically convinced like this like little foster care school thing that he was Timothy, and he was like one of the first people to sneak into the US. He got all the way from France. And mind you, this boy was probably like supposed to be like 14. This man is 20 something. He snuck all the way into the US, told him he was Timothy. And it's about like what really happened to Timothy and like how he was able to get past customs, to get past all these like Secret Service interviews and all this stuff. And even though he looked nothing like this kid, he looked like an old ass man, he was still able to convince the family that he was their missing kid and get all the way from France to America.
That's deep.
Right.
I'm gonna check it out. The Imposter film. It's on YouTube.
Crazy.
On YouTube, or is it like a film on
stuff? No. It's it might be like an independent made film. I don't. But
it's got Amazon Prime. I'll check. Netflix.
Yeah, no. Batman Year One and The Imposter. The Imposter is. It's ridiculous because you're gonna be watching the whole time. Like, how the hell did no one like? You can watch it and be like, he don't even look like the kid. Why did they believe this? Yeah, but like every single step that shows what he did to get them to believe him, and like what was going on with the family is crazy. But he made it all the way to the United States until a detective in Texas, like me and you, looked at him and was like, "What the fuck? Like, this ain't that kid." And yeah,
it's crazy. Crazy. That's crazy. Okay. So, what is the biggest lesson that you've learned in life so far, Drect?
I'll say that you can do business without being the Wolf of Wall Street. And I'll explain to you what I mean by that. So, like, I feel like we all go to school, we all get involved with business, we read these books, and that like all these authors and like even like before Donald Trump was who we know him to be today, like I remember being younger and reading like I had some Donald Trump book. I don't know, I threw it away. I forget what the name of it was, but it was like a popular book about business. And it's like you read all these things and they try to lead you in a way to like basically like screw people over, like earn every dollar possible that's out there for you. You know what I mean? Like these P. Diddy bad boy deals. Like when you learn business from successful people, they try to force you to do this like unethical business practice to make sure you get every dollar. And the thing that I've been fulfilled by and the thing that I've learned is you can get yours while helping people at the same time. Yeah. You don't have to take everybody's masters. You don't have to get their royalties. You know what I mean? You don't have to feel like you're forced to pay them a certain amount of money. You know what I mean? And it's like I've made my name off of treating people good. You know what I mean? And I've also found ways to make money and monetize things for myself. And I found that I can make even more money while bringing more money to the people I'm working with at the same time. Like I found a way that it works for me. Yeah. My whole thing is like, you don't have to be a shark or a wolf. You know what I mean? I think you should look out because people will take advantage of you for being nice or for being naive. So make sure your business is straight and nobody could take advantage of you. But at the same time, you don't have to take advantage of everybody you work with. Read is crazy, man.
That's lovely though. Do you know what I mean? You know, it's like business mentality. I mean, a lot of business owners are ruthless and savage. You know what I'm saying? Like they cut people down just to make
it works, but you don't have to be like that. And I'm the type of person that like, I'll put it to you like this, right? So let's say you have $100 million, but everybody around you is relatively broke, right? That's when people get jealous. That's when people want what you have. You know what I mean? You can have considerably less money and make sure everyone around you is eating.
Exactly. Because I feel like it would be like funny just you're rich and everyone else is poor and suffering and you're there eating and like having such a great time. Like how would you feel? Like for me personally, within myself, I'd be like, I'd want to help. Do you know what I mean? Right. How am I supposed to feel good with myself when, you know what I'm saying, people are suffering out here, man? I don't know.
Right. Anybody that's gotten that close to me, I care about them. And if there's a way we can work together, like it doesn't sit on my conscience, right? If they're out here broke and struggling, I'm giving them an allowance.
That's really good positive energy, man. So salute to
you. Trying.
Love that. I
Thank
love
you.
that for real. Okay, so let me ask you something. We're gonna be rounding up soon. My final question to you is if you could ask the universe one question and that without a doubt you'll get the answer to. It could be about anything, but you'll answer. What will you ask?
If I could ask the universe one question. That's crazy. I'll say this. I'm not gonna ask nothing like, "What is the meaning of life?" or "How did we all really get here?" I don't want to know that shit.
That's
I don't
not
want to
the
be
question I would ask, but go on, yeah.
nah, because I don't want to be the only person on Earth knowing the truth and walking around. You know, Dr. Manhattan.
Wait, that's a lot of weight to carry,
No, I'm
right?
about to tell you. You know who Dr. Manhattan is, right?
Yeah. The superhero, Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He knows everything, and he's just sad all the time. And he
Mm.
like, there ain't no point in doing nothing because I already know we all gonna die. This is gonna happen. Then
Yeah.
it's gonna life is gonna start over again. Then the next people are gonna die. He just sad. I don't want to know that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I hear you. So
I
what would you?
probably would say like, how long will it be, and what do we have to do to meet up with other intelligent life? And does the technology already exist, and has it existed in the past? And I would want to know exactly how it worked.
Mm.
Were people really traveling in portals through pyramids to every continent? Or did some crazy people just make that up? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah. If you believe that there's other solar systems and other life forms, then do you feel that time travel is already existing and people have traveled over here anyway?
Well, time travel is weird, right? Because it's hard to explain, right? So is time travel the fact that we found out how to travel faster to the speed of light and reverse? Or then there's a theory about like, um, I guess like parallel universes.
Mm.
Like when you travel back in time, are you doing it on a different timeline than the one you originally existed on and stuff? I think all that stuff is because I think time is the fourth dimension, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so it's like I don't.
But there's so many more dimensions in that. Do you know what I mean?
Right, right,
But yeah,
right. And I'm just like I don't know. Like the, I feel like it's good if time travel isn't possible. I feel like good. I hope there's not somebody out there that keeps going back in time and fucking up history. Now I'm glad if I could time travel. Good lord, I might mess
come get
everything
me
up.
some bitcoins. That's what I'd go and do.
Yeah,
When they
yeah,
were
yeah.
like
Nah,
1 cent or whatever, when no one cared about them.
right.
Yeah.
Nah, it'd be ridiculous. But I like my life the way it is now. I wouldn't want to do something in the past and come back and like
Everything.
I got like 10 kids and all type, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I hear you.
yeah, nah, I ain't doing that. I'll stay on this path.
Yeah. Do you know what? Have
I
you
could,
seen that film, The Butterfly Effect?
oh yes.
I love that film because he kept
Yep.
on coming back and everything kept on changing. That was so deep. Like,
And that's what told me don't do it.
yeah, right. Just stay with one.
Listen,
Just
if I
let it
take a
go.
picture or write some lyrics one day and the words start wobbling and shit, I'm throwing the book. I'm not doing it. Hell no.
Okay. All right. We'll use the top final questions. I did say that before, but let me shout out to for the ladies. Who are the
Mhm.
top females, top new females to you in battle rap? The
Oh,
top,
the top new females,
the
like
new
the
ones.
brand
So
new
obviously we
ones.
know all the legends and that and all the vets. Shout out to them. But who's the top new?
So how new is new?
That's true, exactly. Because some people they've
How
been
new
away
is
for
new?
a minute. Let's say if I didn't, they've been away for a minute. Because Queen of the Ring, they're doing a whole new rebrand. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, let's say 3 years then, within 3 years. That's not really that new, is it?
No, no, that's good though.
Yeah, just because to give them a chance. Because some people have been around, they've only had like one battle and a big gap, but they're still kind of new to some people. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, who do you think is nice? It can be from any era, doesn't matter.
Yeah, there's a girl named Prestavia. She's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Prestavia is crazy. And shout out to Prestavia. I like Hope Trilly a lot. Hope Trilly is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, And you say last 3 years. See, I feel like Lady Flame's been around for a while, but she's just getting popping now.
Yeah.
I'm saying like she's just getting popping now. Like the same with Vixen. Like they've been around as long as some of the other girls, but they just getting their big looks right now.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's dope. I'm glad that they are, man. I'm so happy, man.
But I think as far as the new girls, I
hmm.
feel like Hope Trilly and Prestavia are the best out of the new girls.
Okay. Okay. That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to them. I'm saying. Yo, Drect, it's been so dope talking to you, man. I really enjoyed this conversation.
Right.
I hope you enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, of course. You asking some stuff I don't normally hear. You got me hyped to talk about James Bond.
It's all good, you know what I'm saying, man. As long as you enjoyed it. But I think that's it. So tell us, what do you have anything to tell us about what's next for you? Can you shout out your social media? I mean, we all know who you are, but
Right.
people
Hold
that
on, hold on. Before we do that, you said you was gonna ask me something, and you forgot to ask me
oh, what did I say I was gonna ask you?
about them comic books in the back.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about Batman and stuff. Sorry. Yeah, so tell me about these comic books. So how come they were there? Do you collect comics or what's that? Because I was very interested because I collect.
All right. So I go to a lot of like estate sales,
Okay.
and I go to a lot of like, when like sometimes like rich people pass away or they move and they leave all the stuff in their house. They get
Okay.
these companies to basically like sell everything in their house at a discount. And sometimes you go there, you find comic books and stuff. I go to a lot of like flea markets,
Hmm.
liquidation places. So I have like a small collection. I'm not a super comic book
Yeah.
guy with every single one, but I'm starting to realize that these things are worth money. So I
Yeah.
just collect them and I have a nice little collection. But the one comic that I sought out and I found, man, I wish I had it. It's downstairs though. It's the one where Rogue from the X-Men,
Mhm.
she's it's told how she like got her powers from Miss Marvel and she like held her face and put her in a coma. And I have the comic book that like has Rogue holding her face and her face. You can see her
That's
like soul
dope.
coming out of her body.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, and I always liked that one because I
And
was like it showed the moment where she got her power. And it's crazy that I just found it. I was at a flea market one day. This guy had it in the plastic, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
yeah, yo, those flea markets or whatever, they're good. When I was
Yeah.
in America, I bought like I think it was the first ever Spider-Man comic. The guy, he was just selling them like he had loads of
First
comics. Like,
ever.
I think it's still wrapped up. It's in my box, but it's far, far away. It
You
was like
better sell that for some bitcoins.
and I couldn't believe it. It was 50 cent like each, like all any comic 50 cent. I bought so many comics. He had so many classics. He didn't know about them. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Amazing. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
probably got it from an
a lot
estate
of my
sale.
comics are still sealed, but I like to read my comics. So some of them I've read them, but
Right.
very carefully. Yeah.
Now all mine are sealed. I'll find it and read it on the internet. Like I'll find the
Yeah. Or sometimes I used to buy two.
PDF.
That was kind of expensive. You buy
Yeah,
two,
yeah.
one sealed, and read the other one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but I got a bit of a collection. Maybe one day it'll be useful. Do you know what I mean? They're very
Listen, if you can
rare
sell
thing.
your comics for some bitcoins, let me know. I'm selling mine too.
Okay. I need some
Yeah,
Bitcoin.
right.
What's going on about these Bitcoins, man? Trust me. But yeah. But thanks for answering that, though. It's been so
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, hell yeah.
It's been really like dope getting to know you as a person. You're very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Thank you, thank you. You too.
yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. So
But my
yeah,
social media,
your
right?
social media and everything where we can find
On
you.
everything, I'm at Direct. If you just type Drect, you will find me. You can also type Direct Williams if you so choose. On everything, it is Direct. Um, Coming up, I have something dope coming up soon. I
Okay.
can't say publicly yet,
Okay. Mm-hmm,
but
mm-hmm.
you guys will know in the next couple weeks what I have going on.
Yeah.
And I think
What type
everybody will be
you like?
surprised by it. And this is my, every once in a while I come out of retirement and I give a contribution to battle rap. So yeah,
Mhm.
be on the lookout for my next contribution. I think people will be real excited about it.
I do too. Yeah, can't wait to you lot to find out what it is. It's gonna be
Yeah,
fire.
pheonixxfire. You heard?
Yeah, you already know. I like that.
Which is funny because I meant to tell you
Mhm.
as soon as I heard your name, I thought of Jean Grey.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah,
that's dope, you know, because
yeah.
I'm definitely I'm named after the mythological bird, but I'm also
Right.
obviously, 'cause I'm an X-Men fan, of course,
Exactly.
Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? The Phoenix Force. You know what I'm saying? She's unstoppable.
Jean Grey, the rapper, right?
Yeah.
She has a song called Aelikes, and I'm gonna send it to you, and you can see what
Okay.
she said about Phoenix. It's one of my favorite lyrics.
Is it? Okay, yeah. That's fine, man. You know what I'm saying? I like Phoenix lyrics, Phoenix bars. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me wrap it up, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be in touch, trust me. I'll definitely keep in touch with
Mhm.
you, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta do this again sometime real soon, you know?
Yeah, great interview. It was fire. I enjoyed myself. We
Thank
could
you.
have kept going.
Yeah, we
Um,
couldn't for real. You know what I'm saying? Let me let you go though, because I talk
yeah.
so much. I could be here for another hour
Now,
yapping away.
now you could, if you would. Next time you want me to come back, just let me know. We'll get it together.
Yeah, definitely. I'll let you know. 100%. I'd love to have you back on. I'm really grateful that you came on the platform. Really appreciate it for real, for real. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But all right, y'all. So it's your girl pheonixxfire. Been here talking with Drect. I hope you lot enjoyed this. Make sure y'all subscribe, follow him, all of that. I mean, most of you already follow. We already know what time it is, but just in case, follow. Yeah, and also subscribe to this channel and join the notification gang, y'all. I'd appreciate it. It's your girl pheonixxfire. Thank you so much, Drect. I'm out.